Today we're building Mikey and JJ versus Nico and Cash in Minecraft.
My favorite YouTubers are Nico and Cash.
That's amazing! You can build them, and I'll build Mikey and JJ. But Ducky, we only have 10 minutes to build, so go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
They're really good YouTubers, so I'm excited to build them. First, let's get lime wool, and I want to make a huge Minecraft statue, so we can beat Ducky. But we have to build this super tall. And we can set this to lime wool. That is a huge statue. But I think we may have to make it even taller. I don't want to peek on Ducky's though. Okay, the body's done. Now let's make the arms. The head will be right here, and the arms will start here. One arm done. And maybe make it a little thicker. The arm is one of the most important parts of the build. Perfect. That looks like a real arm. And we'll do it on the same side. Two big arms. But let's make it even and a little thicker, just to match the other arm. We don't want it to be uneven, don't we? Looking sweet. We can even expand the head so we can add all the details to Mikey's face, like the eyes, mouth, and nose. Mikey's face is very simple. It starts with the eyes, and they're black, so we can add a nice eye here. Awesome, and we could make that a little bigger. Let's go from here to here and set it to black wool, which is the best substitute for the eye. Whoa! And do the same here. Now we have two eyes for Mikey. We can even start to make the mouth. We need black wool here, and let's just carve out a nice space. But this time it also has red wool, which is different from before. Now let's fill it in. Whoa, that is so cool. We'll even make the eyes smaller so it looks more like Mikey. Remember, we want to make this as good as possible so we can win the competition against Ducky, my friend. Now this is starting to look like Mike. We can even give them some eyebrows. Whoa, that is so cool. Now let's start to add the turtle shell. We can set that to oak planks, which looks exactly like it. It looks exactly like it, and we can even shape it around so it looks like a turtle shell. Comment down below, is your favorite animal a turtle? This is looking really nice. We can even add strips of spruce wood to give the effect that it's a more detailed shell. First one done, and then we can start to do the second one. By the time we get to the bottom, it'll look like a real Mikey turtle. Starting to fill in one of the last ones in, and let's take a sneak peek. Whoa, it looks so cool. I think we're really giving the effect of a turtle shell. But not only are we making it look good, we'll make an inside of it. We're gonna put stuff inside to challenge Ducky, like parkour, diamonds, and other stuff. This looks super good. The only thing I want to fix is his arms. We gotta let's make his hands a little more detailed, or they'll just look normal. And that looks really cool. Little fingers. They look like French fries. Perfect. Mikey's face is done, and the whole body. And let's add a little toes. Because remember, turtle have feet, and we want to make this look as accurate as possible. That is so good. But we have to make a secret entrance. We can carve a space here, and get signs and paintings. While using both of them, we can make a secret entrance. All we have to do is cover some of these blocks up, place a painting here, and look. When you walk through, you get inside. Let's even add a fake entrance that may fool him. Let's add a door here, and fill in the rest with wool. Say you're sprinting in, then you can fall in this trap. And we'll dig it to the void. Whoa, it's super scary. If you walk into the void, you'll die. Perfect. First level complete of our security. If he survives that, if he's smart enough, he'll walk through the painting entrance. If not, he'll fall in the void. And let's make a hole in the wall here for him to enter. How about we add some parkour here because Ducky's really bad at it. Let's start here with the lime terracotta. And we can start with one jump from this block to here. And let's keep doing that. And it'll get more difficult the higher we go. Next, let's place a fence and a carpet, which will already make it harder since it's super skinny. And we can add one more of that. Perfect. Next, let's add a slime block here. When you jump on it, you bounce. So we'll use that for our parkour. You can jump here and bounce to the next block. Whoa, that is so cool. Next, I want to do a silly jump. We can place a cake here, and I'll have to jump on it. We'll do a few cake jumps. Super cool, and we'll make a platform. Let's test it out real quick. We'll start with this block, and start advancing. The jumps are easy at first. Like, I just got to this one. But as we get to the next one, they'll get harder. One fence jump done. To the next. Can we make the next one? Yes, we did. Next for the slime block jump, which bounces you up to make it to that block. That was super difficult. Next, the cake jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on the platform, meaning we completed the parkour. But can Ducky will have a little door here that leads to the next phase. I want to make this one cool. This one will be find the exit. We'll have a bunch of doors that are fake that won't lead to the exit, but one will. We'll make it super secret. First, let's act like this door is the exit, even though it's clearly not. This will actually lead to nothing. We'll even add a painting. Maybe he'll think it's another secret entrance, like the one we used at the start. We can add a few more doors all over, almost like a maze. He'll have to find the exit. But what will the real entrance be? I have an idea. How about it's a cool redstone build? We'll have a furnace here, and we need some redstone items like redstone dust, piston, repeaters, comparators, and torch. We'll place the furnace here. And we'll add some secret redstone that he won't know about on the back. Done! There'll be a comparator here. When you open it and put something in it, it lights up and activates a redstone signal. But when you take it out, it resets. The redstone's off now. Now we can lead this to a door. Let's add a piston here that is already activated. And we can cover this up, and when we put something in, it releases. But when we put it in, it'll be back, right there. That is so cool. And let's make sure to hide it so he doesn't suspect. Let's even add a few more furnaces that don't work. Only this one will work. We'll also add a painting, and just stuff that may confuse him. And even some buttons that won't open any. We'll even have a barrel here with the thing that he'll need to smell. We'll even add some buttons that don't secretly open doors. This is super confusing, but we know the only exit is right here. Now we need to make a secret tunnel. This will almost be like a sewer. We'll even add cobwebs to make it seem old. First we'll have a slab with a bunch of signs. This almost looks like a plus sign. But we're having it so when you drop down, you land into the water. And there'll be a secret tunnel that leads you to the next room. This is so cool. So secretive. Inside Mikey. Let's block this off so there's no cheating going on. You have to walk through here and make it through the cobwebs. But when you do, there'll be some ladders that you can climb that will get you to the next room. We'll make it really high up. Right here. Whoa, we're super high and near the shell. We added some lime wool. The shell is right here. How about in this one we put Ducky's strength to the test. Here will be a dispenser with a lever. In every one of these papers they'll have a different mob's name. This one will have a creeper. This one will be a witch. This one will be zombie. This one's skeleton. This one will be pillager. When he clicks it, he'll get a random mob that he has to fight. But he needs armor to fight these mobs. So we'll put a chest right here with some good armor. We'll give him a diamond sword and full diamond armor with a bow and arrow. We'll even be generous and give him a shield, which you can block hits with. And it'll all be in here. Once he kills the mobs that he picks, he'll have to go up in this water elevator. Almost like a real elevator, just with water. And he'll have to swim up. It's kind of cool because it's just like a turtle that we're building. Turtles swim in water. We're done with the top. Now we fill it with water and watch the water pour down. We'll have to add signs here. Let's add water. We can even add a soul sand block here and add kelp, one of the plants. You'll see why after. When we break the kelp, the soul sand will start to make bubbles. And when we go in, we'll go super high quickly. Now we're in Mikey's face and this will be the last level. Let's add a quiz to see how well he knows Mikey. Quizzes will be super hard, so I'm not surprised if he gets some of them wrong. If he gets them wrong, there'll be a punishment. If he gets it right, then there'll be a prize for him. First let's set up the secret doors so he doesn't cheat and he'll have to answer the question correctly to pass through. The first question should be what animal is Mikey? The real answer is a turtle. The wrong answer is a dog. This will be the right answer. And over here, we'll have something deadly to face him. Because he's wrong. But here we'll have a reward. First, let's do the punishment. How about we add dispensers, redstone, and tripwire hook? So he sets off a trap. Add them here, add the string. And when he passes, redstone triggers, put a potion of harming in that might even kill him. But the right answer will give him a chest and give him his favorite thing, diamonds. And he'll pass through. And this will be the exit. And he's on top of the world. We only want one question because it's a little difficult. For him to win, he has to get to the top of the head. We'll add a bunch of jumps here that are only possible with leaping. So cool. I'll make a pillar all the way up. Wee. And he's almost there. So close. And boom. We made it to the top. When he steps on these command blocks, slash effect, give the person jump boost, and then we'll do for 100 seconds and level 3. And at the top of Mikey, we'll add for a reward, we'll add a pet turtle for Ducky, and even a turtle egg. We'll add an item frame with a turtle helmet, and then we'll put a turtle here. Let's add a fence just so the turtle doesn't escape and fall off. We'll even name the turtle Mikey. Perfect. And the Mikey statue is done. Now we'll have to build Mikey. We'll do the same thing as Mikey, but a little different. To build really high up. Almost as high as Mikey's. Remember, they're the same height, so it only makes sense to make them the same height as well. Almost there. And perfect. And we could set this to red wool. Whoa, that is so cool. Let's add the arms. We made the arms. Let's do the same thing again. And the second arm is done. But this doesn't look like JJ. We'll have to add his eyes, sweatshirt, pants, and all that to make him look like the exact same. First, let's start with the face. We'll make part of it birchwood. And the rest will be red because his hoodie is red. We'll make this brown terracotta because his hair is also brown. Looking good. We can even let's give him a nice haircut. Same on this side. His hair has to be even. There's a strip of black on his hoodie. There's also a black part of his hoodie that we have to add. Awesome. We can even start to add his eyes, which are blue and white. Why not make it a little bigger? Because this statue is huge. Same on the next side. Carve a nice space. Let's add the blue eyes and the white eyeball. That looks so good. We have his hoodie and hair here. Now let's do his sweatshirt, and they have white lines here that go really far down, and a black edge. These are his hoodie strings. There's also a strip of his body where there is a white part. Amazing. You can even set his arms. You can even set his hands too. Look at his hands. We'll do the same on this side. Looks super nice. You can even add a black strip. Now we could replace this with black for his sweatpants. He has some pink and white shoes. So let's start with the bottom, and it's white. Perfect. And then we can add the pink. He has some really cool shoes. And his shoes are done. They have a little design with white dots here and pink above that. And his statue is also done. Now I want to do the inside of JJ. And for that we have to carve a big space in his head. And go all the way down to his toes. And carve out a space right here. And we can set it to air. Now that everything's lit up, we can start to do whatever we want. Why are the bats here? We gotta kill them. I don't want them invading my build. Get away, bat, get away. Come on. One more. Wait, there's another. Get away, get away. Yeah, you leave, buddy. Now let's cover this up. First, we'll start with an entrance, and a ladder will lead up to it. Once he comes in here, we have a big space for much planned for him. First, let's add an obsidian pole in the middle. He'll have to try to make it to these ladders to try to advance to the head. Remember, if he gets to the top, he escapes. Let's try to defend this. First, let's add a layer of cobwebs. When you get caught in cobwebs, you get stuck, and that will slow him down and maybe make him give up. Next, let's add some TNT blocks with pressure plates. If he stands on them by accident, everything will blow up. And we do not want that to happen because we worked hard on this build. We'll add a few TNT here. Also add some iron bars all the way around. That he can try to parkour over these. Or try to break them if he thinks he can. Done. Adding the last row. Next, I want to add some skeletons that will shoot down at him. But we need a way for him to get across these iron bars. So secretly, I want to hide an item frame with 1 jump boost potion. Here we go. Next, we'll add the skeletons up here. Let's make little cells for them right here. Add a fence here. And use these trapdoors. 1 holding cell will be right here, and we'll do the same on the next side. Almost done with the second one, and we need to place the roof over it, and we're done. Now we gotta add the actual skeletons. What should we name them? What about Scully? Because they're skeletons? I think that's a really good name. Skelly. There we go, Scully, and yes, it works. That is super cool. Now let's add the next room. And it'll only be harder from here. The next floor is added. And when he makes it up here, he'll have to face the next challenge. How about he has to find something? What about if he has to find a redstone dust? And what about if he has to find a button that secretly opens a door to the next location? The door will be right here. The iron door will be right here. And let's hide stuff around so he's not suspicious. Let's add some animals to distract him. Like pigs, pen with cows. That's super distracting. We'll even add some fake buttons. But we all know the real button will open this door. And I'll tell you which button is the real one. Next we'll add buttons all around the roof, just so he gets a little suspicious. Perfect. All fake buttons. Now let's make a nice house, and we can hide stuff inside. Even a fake button. First let's advance the walls, then add a nice roof, and then some stairs. Almost done with the roof. It's looking really good so far. All done. All done. Now we need an entryway. How about we put doors here? When we go in, we'll add all the stuff you need in a house. First let's add a bed, and how about a double-decker bed? And we'll add a ladder right here, as if it's a bunk bed. You'll need a crafting table, furnace, maybe a secret entrance like a trapdoor, painting, maybe an armor stand for all your armor. We'll even add gold armor on it, which is super cool armor. There we go. You could also add bookshelves and enchantment tables so you can enchant the armor. Let's add it right here. Perfect. And even some chests for some storage. Now let's hide some fake buttons. 1 on top of the crafting table. 1 here, 1 on the fake entrance, and 1 here. And how about 1 on the roof? It blends in with the planks. All done with the house. Let's add some windows. All good houses have windows. We can even have a chimney. Perfect. Let's even change the red wool to grass blocks. We could add all the flowers we want now, so we can disguise every button. This is looking so cool. Perfect. Now we can do the actual entrance, which will be right here. Break this, and the button will lead all the way under here. The door is right here. And when you press the button, the door opens. Now we just gotta hide all of this redstone. Pretty easy to cover up. And it works. Maybe we should try to disguise this with some leaves. No one will suspect this. We'll even add trees. He'll be so suspicious of all the other stuff, and he won't even notice the real buttons in the leaves. This is a win. We have all our things done. And when he gets out of here, and when he clicks the real entrance, and he runs for it, he'll be able to go to the next entrance. We'll even build a nice roller coaster track for him to ride up of. This is gonna be so cool, and he won't even know. Let's make it go around his hands, up his arm, all the way around. Going higher and higher, all the way towards right here. We're super high up. Now let's add all the rails. Let's start with right here. And we can even add some power rails going right here. Let's add the power rails all the way up here. So cool. The power rails make the minecart go really fast. And we do want a lot of those. More power rails for it to go super fast. Let's add the redstone here. And this is looking super good. It's going really high up, and the finish line is right here. We can make a little platform for the minecart to go at. We should even try it out. Let's add a minecart right here. We filled this entire chest. Now let's try the roller coaster. I believe. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, it's going much faster. It works. Oh, we're going so fast. Around the corner, up the arm. It's going so fast. And we did it. It's so cool. Now that we know this works, we can continue up. Let's add entrance right here to his head. Whoa. Let's add another 4 right here. We set a red 4 right here. Next, he'll have to face me. And we're gonna do some PvP, which is fighting each other. If he wins, he can escape. And we'll add a ladder here that lets him escape. We'll do 3 rounds of fights. Best out of 3. If he wins 3, he wins. If he wins 2 or more, he wins. We'll each have a chest and have different kits. For the first round, we'll do diamond armor and diamond swords with shield and axes. And let's add all the loot in here and match it here. For the second round, I have an idea. Let's do some funky armor, like 2 turtle helmets, a gold sword, a bow and arrow with 5 arrows each, 2 chainmail chest plates, and this is such a funky kit. How weird will this be? And two totems of undying. The next duel will be just us throwing potions at each other, so we'll have a lot of harming potions. All of this. And should I be generous and add totems? I don't know. Each have 5 harming potions. And maybe I'll add totems because they're super dangerous. How about 3 each, which is a lot. And our kits are done. If he beats me in more than 2, or 2, he wins and he can escape to the top of the head. We'll add a little prize at the top. We'll add a barrel with a few diamonds. We did JJ and Mikey. Now let's go see Ducky's build. First we'll review Ducky's build and then he'll review mine. If you want to see me explore my friend's build of Nico and Cash, watch this video here. And subscribe! Part 2 is on the screen now. Go watch, go watch.